Hey, good morning, everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of the Shine Ability Show. If you haven't been here before, my name is Robin Carberry, and I help Gen X women untangle the knot of midlife confusion, uncover what they're here to do, and unleash more flow, meaning, success, confidence, connection, and joy in their lives. So I apply my years of experience in mentoring hundreds of folks on growth journeys. I ask questions and do some deep listening. And I leverage my own journey as an OG Gen Xer to help my clients stop second guessing and backpedaling. Instead, start moving forward with full confidence that they are on the right track. So there are times, especially recently, when the world feels heavy or negative, or days when you feel like no matter what it is that you do or how hard you try, that things just aren't working out, or that there's always something more to do. That can make you feel frustrated or helpless, and that you're really not making a difference, or that the hill that you thought you were going to climb actually became a mountain as you got closer and started to climb it. So while there are lots of things happening in the world and in your life that are outside of your control, you might be surprised to learn that there are small positive actions that you can take every day that, one, will make you feel better, and two, will make a difference to you and to other people. So in this week's episode of the Shine Ability Show, I'll share simple positive actions that you can easily take every day that don't take a lot of time, but can do wonders for you emotionally. So first, celebrate a win every day, no matter how big or how small. Just celebrate a win. So I see my clients missing out on all kinds of daily wins in their rush to move on to the next thing, which is normal, really. So maybe when you were a kid, somebody told you don't brag when you started to share something that you had done that you were really proud of and excited about. Or maybe the message was, great, you finally got focused and got something done. What's next? So these voices can live on in our heads without us even realizing it. So you immediately push on to the next thing without allowing yourself a moment to pause and sit, feel the joy, and appreciate how far you've come. So every day you have a win. Even on the most crappy day, there is something that is a win for you. So allow yourself time to pause each day to celebrate that win. Book 5 minutes on your calendar to do just that very thing. So maybe it's first thing in the morning before you start your day. You spend 5 minutes before you actually get up and get out of bed, reflecting on and celebrating a win from the day before. Or maybe it's the last thing before you go to bed. While you're brushing your teeth, think about that win. Think about how awesome you feel about it and give yourself a high five in the mirror, okay? For your bigger wins, create a celebration ritual. Maybe that's a special trip. Maybe it's a special meal. Maybe you go to the park with your family or your dogs. Maybe you get a manicure. It doesn't have to be big or fancy, just whatever feels special to you. I really just want you to stop for a moment every day and celebrate how far you've come. Next, the next small thing that you can do is give something. So giving benefits you as much as it does benefit the people who you are giving to. And it's something that you can do, something that you can control when there are so many things that you cannot control. So you can donate your money or your time to a cause you believe in. If money or time for volunteering are in short supply, which is the case for so many of us right now, then clean out the things in your house that you don't need or use anymore that maybe somebody else could use. Make it a family effort so everybody contributes. Everybody gets to clean out their space. Everybody gets to organize things. Just that act alone feels really good. And then everybody gets to bring the stuff to a donation center, to a shelter, to wherever it happens to be where there are people who could use those things. Then everybody gets the good feels about cleaning out their space and sharing. So another simple but powerful daily option for you is to practice random acts of kindness. So random acts of kindness can take very little in time and energy from you, but because it's also an act of giving, it helps you feel so much more positive and connected with the world around you. So I've got so many ideas about random acts of kindness. So they can include things as simple as connecting and chatting with the person who is ringing up your groceries or the person who's stocking the shelves. Just stopping, smiling at them, looking them in the eyes and thanking them for what they're doing can make a huge difference. If you see somebody struggling with something, stop and offer a hand. So back to the grocery store example, it can be as easy as walking somebody to the aisle to help her find the olive oil that she can't locate, or reaching up. This is challenging for me because I'm 5'2", but reaching up onto a shelf. People have done this for me to grab something for you that you can't reach. Or maybe you just, like, person at the car next to you, you grab their grocery cart and you return it to the store for them, or you return it to the grocery cart corral. Like simple things that do make a difference to people. If you notice and appreciate somebody's hair, somebody's manicure, somebody's shoes, somebody's outfit, somebody's smile, somebody's attitude, whatever it is, stop and give them a compliment. It's such a simple thing to do, and it means so much to people. Or you can pay for the person behind you at the drive-thru. This is not a new innovative idea, I know, but it's worth sharing because it can spread so much more joy and positivity. Because what typically happens is you pay for the person behind you and they share the love by paying for the person behind them. And then it spreads and spreads and spreads and becomes this amazing moment, right? So one time when I did this, months later, a guy came up to me in the parking lot at the grocery store. I'm talking a lot about a grocery store today, but he came up to me in the parking lot in the grocery store and said, "Hey, this is going to sound weird, but I recognize your card. Did you pay for my breakfast at Bojangles a couple of months ago?" And I was like, "Well, I don't know whether I paid for your breakfast, but I know I do that. So yeah, maybe so." And he's like, "I just wanted to tell you how much that meant to me. I was having a crappy day. Like, it just made my day. And it got me so happy that I paid for the person behind me too. And I just wanted you to know that." And like literally I had forgotten that I had even done that, but it made a difference, so much of a difference to this person that he had to come up to me months later and share that. Like, that's powerful stuff. It's small stuff, but it's powerful. Another option, instead of just endlessly scrolling on social media and just randomly liking posts, stop, read one post in its entirety, and then make a thoughtful comment on it. Like, you never know when the person who posted that very thing is like whatever you say in response was exactly what they needed to hear on that day. So I could go on and on and on with ideas for random acts of kindness. But I know that you get the gist. It's easy to do. It does not take a lot of time, and it can spread joy in addition to making you feel good. So if you need some more ideas, go to the Random Acts of Kindness Foundation because there are tons of inspiration there. So finally, the last thing that you can try on a daily basis to improve your life and help others is to meditate. So I know that so many people, and I am one of them, have struggled with the idea of meditation and the thought that, like, okay, I just need to shut my brain off. It needs to be a blank space. I can't think. I can't have any thoughts because that's bad and that's not meditating. I'm laughing because this is exactly what I thought about meditating. And it's one of the things that made it so hard for me, right? But that's really not the idea. The idea about meditation is getting present, being 100% present in the moment. So you can download a meditation app if you need some help with some teaching and guided meditations to make it part of your practice to do. That's something that I've done has been hugely helpful for me. But you can just get started very simply by taking a few minutes to take 5 deep breaths. In through your nose, out through your mouth. That's a way you can get started with a meditation practice, and you will be surprised. It blows my mind, and I've heard this so many times, and I'm going to say it again, what a difference a daily meditation practice makes. Like, the way I approach things, the way I think about things has completely changed for me in the course of 2 months. So a daily meditation practice, even for just a few minutes, sometimes it's 3 minutes a day for me, sometimes it's more than that, often it's more than that, but sometimes it's just 3 minutes. You'll begin to feel calmer. You'll be better able to manage stress. You'll be more grounded in the present moment, which, by the way, helps you celebrate those wins that I was talking about. You'll be more patient and more creative. And that doesn't just benefit you, it benefits the people that are around you in the world because you are all of those things through meditation. So your Gen experiment for this week is to pick one of these small positive practices and try it each day. And then enjoy all the good feels. So thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you so much. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the week, and I'll see you next Wednesday. Bye.